Hey there, my amazing viewers. Are you guys ready to unlock the power of words and take your skills to the next level? I am Sabah Asad, and welcome to my brand new English composition and comprehension series right here on my channel. In today's video, we are diving into the world of paragraph writing, where we will learn to craft words into captivating stories and persuasive essays. So hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell because we are going on a journey of English language and composition together.
Let's discuss what is a paragraph. A paragraph is a group of sentences that discuss one main idea. All the sentences in a paragraph should be related to one another. So this means that if all the sentences are different sentences are randomly collected and organized in a way that they apparently look like a paragraph, it is not going to make it a paragraph. What makes a paragraph is the relevance of each sentence to the topic sentence, the relevance of each sentence to the following sentence, and the succeeding and the preceding sentence, in short, right? So each sentence has to be related to each other. Now, what is the purpose of a paragraph? A paragraph usually gives the reader a direction, and it helps the reader to basically flow with the flow of ideas that the writer wants that reader to follow. Then, a paragraph can be between 5 to 10 sentences. Ideal length, according to me, is that you should keep your paragraph between 5 to 8 sentences. However, the length of the paragraph can vary from each paragraph, and it typically depends on your topic that you are going to discuss, right? So, in a summary, a paragraph is a group of related sentences that usually discuss only one main idea, and it gives a direction to the reader and should be between 5 to 10 lines. Let's discuss the paragraph structure. Now, this is a very important point to really think on. Paragraph is divided into 3 categories. There is a topic sentence, then we have supporting sentences, and then we have concluding sentence. The topic sentence basically is a type of a sentence that is basically a one-line summary of the paragraph. It is a type of a sentence that tells the reader about the main idea of the paragraph, about what author wants to basically express. However, it's not really specific, and it does not give you all the information about the paragraph. It just is like a breaking news about the paragraph, right? Then we have supporting sentences. Supporting sentences are basically the sentences that are used to provide support to the topic sentence. So what they do is they explain the topic sentence, and supporting sentence basically in a easy way how you should write supporting sentence is that you should ask yourself 5 WH questions, and whichever fits your topic sentence, put those 2 questions in your paragraph, like 2 answers in your paragraph, like for example how and why part, and then those answers are going to support your topic sentence. They are going to basically help you elaborate your topic sentence. Then we have concluding sentence. Now, concluding sentence basically plays 2 functions in a paragraph. It reviews and recaps the whole information that has been already mentioned in the paragraph, and another function that it plays is that concluding sentence at times helps the reader to form an opinion. It also helps the reader by giving some kind of suggestions and recommendations, right? So in short, paragraph is divided into 3 types of sentences. The first one is the topic sentence, then we have supporting sentences and concluding sentence. Topic sentence prepares the ground for the paragraph. It basically introduces the topic of the paragraph to the reader. Supporting sentences provide flesh to to the topic sentence, and it basically elaborates and explains the topic sentence. It develops the topic sentence, right? And then we have concluding sentence that reviews and recaps whatever has been mentioned earlier in the paragraph, and it also gives suggestions and make recommendations for the reader. Now that we have understood the structure of the paragraph, I would like you all to take 5 minutes, pause this video for 5 to 10 minutes, read this paragraph, and try to gauge, try to evaluate, try to analyze the paragraph, and identify which sentence is working as a topic sentence in this paragraph, which sentences are working as supporting sentences in this paragraph, and which sentence or which sentences are working as concluding sentences, right? Okay, Ji, now let's analyze this paragraph with me, right? So, this paragraph says that celebrity culture then is a well established feature of our mass media. For example, programs devoted to celebrities appear daily in the television schedules. Celebrities are dispatched to jungles or undergo various tests for our entertainment, and we, the viewing audience, are expected to be fascinated by all of this simply because of the participation of these so called celebrities. Television producers have learned the lesson that attaching the word celebrity to a program can produce dividends in terms of higher viewing figures. Thus, we, the viewers, become complicit with this strategy because we supply the program makers with the audience they require to justify the making of the program in the first place. Basically, if we did not watch the programs, then they would soon cease to be made. Okay, so I have now highlighted these sentences for you so that we can identify different types of sentences easily. First sentence is celebrity culture is a well established feature of our mass media. When I read through the whole paragraph, I got to know that this first sentence is basically a kind of a short summary of this whole paragraph. It tells you, the whole paragraph tells you that how our mass media has made celebrities, these personalities, a center of attention, and how they have become, since they have become the center of attention, everything is revolving around them, and they have become a prominent feature of our mass media, of our shows, and whatever shows are being produced, they are making these celebrities a part of those shows, right? So basically, once I read the whole paragraph, I just realized that this first sentence is giving me a short summary, a kind of a short summary, or a one line main idea, one line sentence that is depicting the main idea. So, this sentence tells us how our mass media is following the culture that is heavily driven by celebrities, that is heavily centered by celebrities. As you move forward to the second sentence, the writer immediately gives you multiple examples, and he then move forward by elaborating that example as well, right? He gives you example of all the programs that in which the celebrities are included, right? So this is basically answering the how part and why part, like how celebrity culture has become a prominent feature or a well established feature of our mass media, and then it answers why it has basically become a feature of our mass media, because people want to see that programs, and therefore producers are producing those programs, right? So it is basically it gives you an example, and then it answers how and why part of the questions, right? And then after answering the how and why part, that is like why did it happen and how it has become the way it has become. So it is basically providing you an explanation for the first line, and when the writer is done making his point, he uses a transition word, that is thus, and it kinds of introduces an intermediate conclusion to the reader as well, right? So the word thus is kind of a word, a transition word that shows the reader that writer is going towards an end of the whole paragraph, right? So he says that we the viewers become complicit with this strategy because we supply the program makers with the audience they require. And then the conclusion does not end here. He then adds another sentence that says basically, if we did not watch the programs, then they would soon cease to be made. This is the part where he makes a recommendation. Now, if you remember, we have studied that concluding sentence plays two roles, right? The first one is that it reviews the whole conversation, and the last one is that it basically provides you a suggestion or gives you a recommendation. So here the concluding sentences play two roles, that are, first one is that it reviews the whole conversation, and the second one is that it makes a recommendation for the viewers and the readers of the paragraph. Like if you would stop watching those programs will no longer be made, right? So this is how the whole paragraph is written. You need to have a topic sentence that briefly describes the topic of your paragraph. Then you need to have the supporting sentences, and the easier way to analyze what could work as a supporting sentence is that you answer the 5 WH questions, and 5 WH questions में से कोई भी आपके उस टॉपिक सेंटेंस पे जो भी फिट होगा वो आपके सपोर्टिंग डिटेल के तौर पे वर्क करेगा. एंड देन लास्टली द कंक्लूडिंग सेंटेंस, इट हैज़ टू आइदर प्ले the role, the first function, that it reviews the whole conversation, or it can also give you the suggestion, to give the reader a kind of a suggestion or a recommendation, right? So it's not necessary that concluding sentence plays all the roles, all the functions, but these are the two possible functions that concluding sentences do play, right? Now I'm leaving you here with a practice paragraph. You have to read this paragraph and analyze this whole paragraph and identify the topic sentence, the supporting sentences, and the concluding sentence, right? So I hope the whole lecture was clear enough for you to understand what is basically a paragraph, and what is a topic sentence. Topic sentence is basically a one line sentence that gives you a short summary or about the main idea of the paragraph, right? Then we have supporting sentences which answer the how and why part of the topic sentence, and basically give you a description of the topic sentence. And then we have concluding sentences. These sentences basically conclude your paragraph, and they bring your paragraph to a logical end, right? So I hope that was clear and easy enough to understand. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please do that in the comment section. And one more thing that I would like to say is that once you are done analyzing and identifying all the three types of sentences, please mention your answers in the comment section. If there is any confusion, I am going to address it.